There are many things that you could be doing right now and many places that you could be going, but I'm so glad that you decided to spend a few minutes with me today. So we are going to be strengthening your brain, your body, and your heart today in this workout. And the most difficult part of the workout you have already done by pressing play. So our goal today is to get our heart rate elevated for a few minutes and just have some fun along the way. Make sure you have a clear floor space so that you can move around safely, supportive shoes, and have water nearby so you can get a drink anytime you want it. And be sure you have a smile. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with just marching in place. Engage your core muscles always, standing nice and tall with your posture, and add your arms for this strong march. So when you're marching in place, I just want you to pretend you're kind of a tall soldier. So we just always want to avoid any forward folding and just open up your shoulders and your chest. Keep it nice and bright. We're gonna start adding goalpost arms. You're just gonna get your goalpost arms. So I'm gonna make that goalpost and keep marching. So engage your core by pulling your belly button slightly toward your spine. So that helps stabilize your spine. We're just gonna take your elbows out and then together to the center. And then we're gonna open and then bring it to the center. As much as you can, you're gonna try to keep your elbows kind of at shoulder height, but if that causes discomfort in your shoulder, go ahead and move them a little bit lower, and that's fine as well. Good, so we're keeping your shoulders nice and flexible in this movement. Sometimes if your pecs are too tight, it's gonna not allow you to have this range of motion. So just keep working at it. Whatever range of motion you're in right now is fine. The idea is to get improvement from where you are right now. Keep breathing. Good, let's do a few more of these. Last one. This is super good to keep that range of motion in your shoulders. Good. Open, and then go ahead and put your arms down. We're gonna start a knee lift. So just lifting a knee, it doesn't have to be a big knee lift. You can lift it small or high. What I want you to focus on is engaging your core each time your knee lifts. So you're pulling in your belly button and you're exhaling each time it lifts. Good, so lifting your knees, and then we're gonna take both arms straight up. And stay here for a second. And now this is really gonna challenge your brain here. We'll be growing new neurons here. Okay, so you're gonna take your opposite arm down as your knee lifts. Take your time here, get used to what's happening. You're just taking opposite arm, pulling down as the other knee lifts, the opposite knee lifts. I want you to be focusing here. Good, keep doing this. Pull. You wanna try to keep both arms up and then pull down. Be intentional with your pull down. Make it nice and strong. This is excellent for your core, your shoulders, your back. It's very functional because it also improves our posture and our balance. Keep pulling, doing great. If you get messed up, it's okay, just pick up again. If you take both arms up, it's the easy way to start. And then get reset, nice job. Let's do 4 more together. 4, good, I know these are challenging. 3, keep going. Last 2, nice job, excellent. So we are gonna move to a posture where we take our hands right behind our head. You're gonna take your feet wide, and we're gonna take our opposite shoulder to knee now. You're just moving diagonal across your body. Try to keep your chest lifted as you go through this between reps. So as you cross and then come wide and tall, keep going. Excellent. So there's more blood that's flowing to your brain, and this translates to better cognitive function and less cognitive decline. Good, so stay with me here. So it's really important things that are happening for your brain. Okay, last 2. Okay, so we're gonna go through to a pendulum squat. We're gonna lace our fingers, take your feet wide. You're gonna press your hips back. Your arms stay long as you push back. And then as you exhale, push into your heels and lift your hands just to chest height. So sit down, push and lift. Sit down, push and lift. From the side, you're sitting into a chair and pushing and lifting. If it's not comfortable to go that low, just go this low. And maybe your arms don't want to move that big. Go ahead and do the best that you can in the range of motion that works for you. Push and lift. Use your core, use your strong shoulders, use your strong glutes to push and lift. Good, lower, push and lift. So your arms are a little bit of a pendulum swinging, and they're stopping right at chest height. It's kind of fun, right? This isn't bad. All right, so we're improving the range of motion through all of your joints. Good, pushing through. Good, continue. Do you think we can do 8 more? I think so, let's do it. Let's do 8 more. Push and lift. There's 5. 4. Last 2. Well done. We're gonna go move into a squat that's flowing with our arms a little bit more. And we're gonna take your arms behind you as you lower your hips, tap your fingers, and then as you come up, we're gonna tap in front. So go back and front, back and front. So sending your seat into your imaginary chair there, pushing, lifting, long spine, engaged core. You're pushing into your heels as your hips lower. Good, flowing through here. Just helping you become stronger in every single thing you're gonna do in your life. All of the activities that you do every day, gonna help you be safer and move stronger. Long spine, strong core. Press into your heels. Arms are flowing. Last 2. And last 1. Such a good job. We're gonna go back to our march. Goalpost arms. Remember this, open and shut one. We're gonna bring the arms together in the front and then open them wide. Try to open them right behind you. Keep them as wide as you can. And then bring them together and then open. When you open, see if you could go slightly behind you, getting that stretch in your pecs and then your shoulders. So go ahead and bring it together. Stretching your back right here and pecs right here as you open. So keep moving through that. We're letting our heart rate come down nice and slowly here because we did get it going a little bit. I did, I hope you did too. I'm sure you did also. Do a few more of these. Tap your elbows if you can, and then open as wide as you can behind you. Good. Open, let's do 2 more. Last one. Open as much as you can. Nice. Now go ahead and bring your hands down around back for chest opener. We're just gonna lace your fingers, look up, relax. And if you can, maybe you can't touch right here, your fingers, and that's okay, just bring them toward each other. But if you can, go ahead and lace them and lift them a little bit. But whatever you can do back here, getting your hands close is still accomplishing the goal for our chest opener. So always just do what you can. Stay in your comfortable range of motion. Good. Release, exhale. We'll move on to our hamstring stretch. So you're gonna take your right foot, lengthen your leg, pull your toes toward you, push your hips back. Keep a soft knee right here. Just gently bringing your toes toward you. You just want, your goal is chest to foot, not head and neck. So keeping that long, you're gonna feel the difference in your hamstring stretch. It really gives you a better stretch right here to stay tall. Anytime you stretch, you really want to hold it at least 30 seconds. So it feels long sometimes, but keep holding it. A couple more big breaths. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, big inhale and exhale. And slowly come up. Just start rounding all the way tall and we'll do the other side, other leg. Put your left leg forward, push your hips back, or sit in a chair. And then just flex your foot right here, flex your toes toward you, and then think about taking your chest toward your toes. So we're taking the round out of your back here. You have a long spine as you're pressing toward your foot. Breathe. Big inhale. And exhale. Be sure you're not holding your breath. Our tendency sometimes with stretching is to hold our breath, but we want to really, that's the time to actually really get good breaths in. Big inhales and exhales. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Start slowly rounding up from your low back. Round through your back till you're all the way tall. Nice job. So on this next one, you might want to be near a wall, a countertop, or a chair. We're going to be stretching your quadriceps. You're going to be standing on one leg, hang on to something, and then just bring your foot around back. And then you're going to go ahead and soften your supporting leg and gently press forward on your hip here. And you can do little circles with your knee, both directions if you want. This is really good, your hip and your shoulder, ball and socket joints. So what we want to do is always use the full range of motion through that joint so that you can keep using the full range of motion through the joint, and that's how it works. Hang on to that a little bit longer. Keep circling. So your hip flexors and quadriceps get really tight when we sit at a computer or driving or watching TV. So these are an important one to stretch daily, especially if you do a lot of sitting. Big inhale, exhale. We're gonna switch sides. So push into your right foot, take your left foot around back, hang on to something, press gently forward with the hip, soften your supporting knee, and then go ahead and do your circle. You're gonna just gently press forward on your hip. And what this is doing is getting that range of motion through that ball and socket joint. So you wanna just kind of use that, keep it flexible. Breathe, your hip is slightly coming forward. Go through that a few more times. Nice circles. Good, big inhale. And then go ahead and release that. So we're gonna take a big breath up. We're gonna add the arms. Inhale. And release, exhale. You can even bend into your knees, get a little bit low on these, and then stand tall. This should feel really good. Just kind of getting your breath back. Inhaling, exhaling. Good, one more time here. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer up top. Exhale to heart center. Close your eyes. Take one more full inhale through your nose. And release your exhale out of your mouth. And you can open your eyes. Excellent work today. Well done. A workout like this is an excellent, for your brain and body, it's an excellent one to do frequently. It increases the oxygenated blood flow to the brain, which helps your brain remove toxic compounds. So it's super important, and it's really important for your body because we're moving in the variety of planes of motions and directions for all of your joints and your muscles and your bones. This session got us doing exactly that. So please do it often. It will help you to become stronger, more flexible, and help you avoid injuries. We always want to keep moving so that we can keep moving. If some of the things that we did in class today were challenging, it's most likely because you don't move that way often. So let's change that. So please join me again soon. Take care.